All right, guys, we've got Gina Conti here, and then we'll get Coach, and then that'll be it for today. But we'll open it up here for Gina as soon as you guys are ready.
Gina, they made their big run there with Evans on the bench. Were you surprised at all at that they were able to take the lead there and then kind of hold you guys off there? And I guess with about 6 minutes to go.
No, I mean, Louisville, they're a great team, so they're going to make their runs, and we just had to be ready to defend. We stuck with them through the whole entire game, and I thought we could have had a push, more push in the fourth quarter. But, I mean, as a team, I thought we fought, and we played our hearts out.
Gina, what led to Van Lith getting so open so many times and killing you all with the three ball?
Yeah, I think when we got back in transition, we got back and we didn't really find her. So she had some transition threes, and that was just communication that we needed to work on and tighten up. So we got back in trans, but we didn't find Haley Van Lith, and she got hot.
So Gina, now what is the plan? Is just to kind of wait for the NCAAs? You guys practice a little bit before then, or how does that go?
Yeah, so we're preparing as if we're in. We're gonna come back, get right back to it once we get back in Winston-Salem, practice, and we're all super excited. So.
Gina, do you think staying close in this ball game for most of this ball game further proves that you guys deserve to be in the tournament?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's no doubt that we should be in the tournament. I think we proved it, throughout our season and also in the ACC tournament, having the win over UNC and then also playing Louisville to the wire. So I definitely think, and that they're both great teams. So I definitely think it says a lot for us too.
Gina, what's it like going head to head against Dana Evans? I mean, her shot wasn't going early, but she found ways to get her teammates involved and obviously played aggressive defense on you at times.
Yeah, Dana Evans, she's a great player. So I think, she didn't have her shot falling, but she got her teammates involved. And yeah, she's a great defender as well. But I think we were able to get offense, move the ball more and then also push in transition some. So.
Was it just me, Gina, or did they find Jewel Spear a little bit more tonight than what UNC found her yesterday?
Yeah, I think they they definitely recognized Jewel even more because of the UNC game. But I also think it opened up more for the other players on our team, and Jewel was able to get the ball, still find her shot, and also look for look inside or kick the ball around.
How much did you guys discuss in advance the goal of maybe limiting their free throws and limiting the fouls you committed, because you guys were excellent on that side of the stat sheet?
Right. Coach always said they're going to try to get it in the paint, but we got to play straight up. So don't bail them out with any fouls. They're going to attack, but we can't bail them out. So if we play straight up, get the rebound, and that way we can push out in trans. I think we locked into that. I think we ended up having 23 free throws on the other end. So our emphasis also was getting downhill and, going up strong to finish. And if not, dump passes and play inside out.
Anything else for Gina? All right, thanks, guys. We'll get Coach here in a second.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
No, thank you, because I heard the other day that she had so many.
All right, so we've got Coach Huber here, and we'll start with an opening statement from Coach, and before we open it up for questions.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're good, coach.
Okay.
Yep, you're good.
I'm proud of this team. I hurt, my heart's breaking for them because, we came out, we fought hard, we gave them everything we could. And, I think going into the fourth quarter, tie ball game against them on the second day of legs, I thought we just fought hard. The ball didn't bounce our way a couple times and there's such a small error of margin against the top 10 teams in the country. And to become one of those, you got to beat one of them. And, I think we came in and we knew our game plan. We paid attention to it. And we just couldn't knock down some of those shots we needed to fall. Give them a lot of credit. I thought they really did a great job coming out and really pressing up in us and really taking us out of our offense, frustrating us at times, doing what a great team does.
In that key spurt, coach, Evans was on the bench and they went on, I think, 7-0 run. I mean, you guys just looked like you were out of gas at that point.
Yeah, and I tried to kind of rotate us through a little bit, but I thought the key, I think we came down and missed a left-handed layup that I think we got to make, and then gave up a 3 in transition to Haley Van Lith. And then I think the very next possession, we took a bad shot and they got a layup. And, unfortunately, when it turns that fast and you're a team that's a little tired already, does it take a little bit of the gas out of you? I don't think we ever stopped fighting and we knew we could do it. But, again, give them credit. I thought Evans, I thought we did a phenomenal job on her, but she's a great player and she found a way to affect the game even when she wasn't scoring, which she's done all year. But, she gets 7 key assists there, late when they had to have buckets. And, she's been all year long, she's been about getting her teammates involved and, and she was able to find people and get them open shots.
Coach, you guys shot 59% from behind the 3-point line yesterday, and then only 17% today. What changed?
I think they came in right away and said, first of all, they're going to be tired because they've already played and they were hot. So we're going to get up in them. And I thought they were right there on the catch with any and all of our shooters. I think, again, they were just really physical. And I think that's one of the reasons you see as many free throws as you saw that we got to shoot because of the way they played, but it still took us out of what we wanted to do. And, I thought we still found a way to get Jewel open a couple times and she can create her own shot so well. But it's tough when you can't, we really felt like we threw the ball inside. They really collapsed and crowded. I thought Tina Moore did a good job kicking out a couple times and we just needed a couple more of those to fall down.
Coach, and now you guys obviously look ahead, hopefully to the NCAAs. I mean, what's kind of you just on pins and needles, or you can practice positively, hoping you guys are in?
We'll practice positively. We'll give them 2 days this weekend just because it was a tough weekend. We'll have some team meals and that kind of stuff. Keep them around, talking basketball, watching other tournaments, watching the games here. And then we'll practice. We'll start practice back up on Monday and kind of prepare all week. Try to have some fun in practice and just do some competitive things and, tweak a few things if we know, coming out of this tournament, knowing that our next opponent's going to watch this game and, try to take something from it. So, I think we do have a lot of basketball still left to play. We're not as, I'm convinced we do. I hope others are. I think, as well as we played against that team twice this year too, proves that we deserve it.
Coach, I know we keep talking about it a lot, but rankings updated this morning now have Wake Forest in the last 4 in. Do you think staying close, as you said, within 3 quarters with Louisville, a really good team, do you think that further positions you to be in the tournament when selection show comes on Monday?
I hope so. I know that committee watches these games and they look at that and see that Wake Forest was tied going into the fourth quarter. And on a second day of legs, did we run out of gas? It's excuses, but these kids have done everything right and given me everything they could. And I don't fault us at all. I think we've got to be confident we're in. I do think we don't need a lot of upsets, unfortunately. So, but it's still a position we've never been in. We haven't been able to sit here and, be anxious for that selection show. And this group deserves that. And, we're excited for it. And we just got to keep preparing and keep, be ready so that when we get in, we can win a game in the tournament. It's not just getting in, it's about winning.
Anything else for Coach?
I actually just have one more. So you mentioned that, Wake hasn't been in this position in a long time. The last time y'all made the tournament was when you were on the team in 1988. What would it mean just for you personally to see the end of the road with you being on the team and making it to the tournament? And then if y'all get the call on Monday, I mean, just what would it mean to get back into the dance?
It would mean so much to me for these kids because I mean, that's why you play this game is to have a chance to go to the big dance. It's something that's talked about. It's March Madness. It's a phenomenal feeling. And there's been many a player come through Wake Forest that's wanted that opportunity and really fought hard for it. And part of that is why we are where we are today, because each year we've just been able to lay another brick, another brick, another brick. And for these kids, it would mean the world to them. And it would be a new standard that we've tried to create here, my staff and myself, and that we want to be a team that's name is always mentioned in the NCAA, and that they don't hold that against us because we haven't been in so long. We want to be a regular there and be a team that goes to a Sweet 16 to a Final Four. That was my vision when I came back to Wake. We've got phenomenal facilities, commitment for women's basketball. Let's go Deeks. Let's go.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
And that'll wrap us up for today. I'll be sure to send out this link to everybody. Please let me know if I can help with anything else as we go along in a couple weeks.